They are the names in kitchen appliances, ovens that teach you how to cook that big roast, cooking systems that cost as much as a very nice car. Lots of food for thought before you buy that next shiny new appliance. Hi everyone, I'm your host Rich Noonan. Welcome to another edition of World Business Watch, a program in which we look at companies that are changing our world. And if you are even thinking about buying new appliances in the next 10 years, you've got to watch this program for the next 30 minutes. We are going to see the coolest of the cool when it comes to appliances, and they're all located at a place called Sewell. Sewell Appliance has been in business for over half a century just north of Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to tell you this place is a delight, not just because of all the cool appliances, but because of the family whose name is on the door. Sewell Appliance is an Atlanta area institution. This place jumps when the living kitchen is alive with lessons from a master chef, or the doors are open for a big group of remodelers to hold a get-together. There is so much to see at Sewell. Who doesn't love looking at awesome kitchens? And everywhere you look here, there is something awesome. How about a Jenn-Air with a video screen right at eye level? You don't know how to cook that roast? No problem.
In my case, I like it medium. So you look at the picture and it'll show you how the prime rib is gonna look.
How about the best cappuccino you've ever tasted? At home.
With the same kind of quality you'd get from an Italian barista.
And they are all under one roof. Sewell Appliance in Sandy Springs, Georgia is one of the nicest appliance showrooms in America. We will show you the coolest and top performing appliances available from the big names in the appliance business. But first, the story of a family company that anyone who runs a business or would like to should respect. Sewell Appliance, which turned 50 years old in 2012, is like most successful businesses. Sewell had humble beginnings. Charlie and Sue Sewell worked day and night. Charlie was all about great service of the appliances, and Sue was one of the few women in the industry back in the 60s. She had a tremendous influence in the Southeast because she understood how both the family business and Sewell clients could get financing and credit lines. It literally changed the appliance business forever.
She was kind of a pioneer because there weren't any women in the business back in those days. There were a handful, if any. She kind of made her mark.
She watched the numbers very closely, and Dad was out there doing a lot of the work, and it took, like I said, it took them both. Wouldn't be what we are today.
Sue passed away, but her legacy of success is evident every day at Sewell Appliance. After decades in its old location in Sandy Springs, Sewell Appliance moved into its incredible new location in 2009. And clearly became one of the most respected appliance businesses in the country. Sewell has grown so much that in the height of the worst economic downturn since the Depression, Sewell was building this stunning showroom in Sandy Springs when many family-owned appliance businesses around the country were going out of business. The Sewells have always looked at the big picture, understanding that top-quality service and products are the only ways to attract and keep customers.
Always, look to satisfy the customer, do what's necessary, whatever's necessary to do that. And I think a lot of businesses now, they don't emphasize that anymore.
Sewell is a quintessential American family business, started back in 1962, when lifelong Sandy Springs resident Charlie Sewell began servicing and selling appliances. And service was the key word.
Service was the foundation of the business. We still have 5 active servicemen, good service department. We have 6 salespeople now on the floor, and so it's going really well. This area has really changed in the last 20, 30 years. Almost all the property has been developed. Now it's time to remodel. We have 2nd and 3rd generation, so we have a repeat business that come to us because we've been honest and faithful to service them.
Charlie's sons, Andy and Stan, learned the lessons of their father well. The reason to buy from Sewell Appliance is really clear. It's old-fashioned, honest, expert service. Service you simply can't find at a big box store.
They all know Mr. Sewell personally. When he was younger, he actually went out to their homes and performed the service himself. And they know that he's an honest person, honest man, and it's just kind of carried on to the rest of us, and that's what he expects out of us.
We try to be as honest as possible with customers. We're not high pressure. If somebody wants to look around, we're not going to follow them around the store. They'll holler when they're ready to talk.
The Sewell story is best told through the eyes of its customers. Phyllis Eisenberg and her husband live in a beautiful home in Buckhead. Phyllis has renovated 2 kitchens with Sewell Appliance.
I just feel comfortable. I feel if I have a problem that Mr. Sewell or now his son Andy or Stan, they're going to take care of it. They're going to take care of me as a customer.
Dr. Tom Batt is a physician first, but he's also a very successful entrepreneur. He's started, built, and sold companies that have made him a very wealthy man. He's a humble guy who does not brag about what he has in this stunning Sandy Springs mansion, but we asked, so he let us tag along the day his incredible new oven was delivered by the Sewell Team, and it was no easy job. Dr. Batt has been a great client of Sewell Appliance for more than 20 years now, and this is his latest purchase, this handmade La Cornue oven, every inch of it custom. The doctor had to answer about 50 questions when he ordered it, such as what type of burners would you like, what colors would you like. Everything is built custom. The oven is meticulously created in France and shipped. You are looking at a $54,000 oven. The doctor wouldn't talk about the price tag, but he says buying quality products from quality people is always a good idea. Dr. Batt was happy to tell us about why he's shopped at Sewell Appliance for so long.
Their prices were actually 15 or 20% better than I could get off the internet. So Sewell really has all price points, and I think it's a misnomer to think that they're all about just Sub-Zero, Viking, Wolf, but they actually carry everything. But what you get out of them is you get the service. And I tend to think that is the big difference at the end of the day.
Sandy Springs Mayor Eva Galambos also has decades of history with Sewell Appliance.
Sewell is like a member of all our families in Sandy Springs. I don't think there's a family in Sandy Springs that hasn't had to call Mr. Sewell at one time or another. Hey, my washing machine's not working. My refrigerator is down. I need help. And always this helps. So all of us have had Sewell Appliances in our homes. It's a very personal service, and you know that you're getting quality, and you know that they're going to stick with you. They aren't just going to leave you floating if something goes wrong. So there's a dependability factor on it, and we feel comfortable.
The mayor really hits it on the head. When you walk into Sewell, and more importantly, when you walk out of Sewell after making a purchase, you feel comfortable.
It's full of friendly people, and they really will go the last mile to make sure that what they have fits your budget and fits your kitchen or bathroom, whatever it is that you're buying. Because my last one had to be engineered down to 1/8 of an inch, and they made it fit.
I couldn't resist asking the mayor if she thinks she gets such great treatment at Sewell because she's the mayor of Sandy Springs.
I got good treatment long before I became a mayor.
There are many things in Sewell's 50-plus year history that illustrate this family's core values, but you see it most in the Sewell Team. Sewell sales representative Ken Levenstein is a good example of that. Ken was 81 years old when we interviewed him in 2012. He got his job when he was 67. I love that. You won't find many companies these days that will hire a 67-year-old guy, let alone employ an 81-year-old. Ken admittedly is a young 81. He's in great shape and works here full-time, because after he sold his own business, he was bored, although he did give retirement a shot.
I tried it for about 2 weeks, and after I cleaned out the garage and cleaned the attic and played golf as much as I knew how I could physically do, I needed a little something different to be out with people and communicate with them. It just means a lot to somebody my age.
I asked Ken if at 81 he's still on the cutting edge of all these high-tech appliances at Sewell.
I go to training with our suppliers all the time, always learning something new.
Ken says another motivator for him is that he's working with a great family. He knew the Sewells long before he ever worked here, and he knows that they are good people through and through.
They're honest and they're likable. I see how they treat their children, how they raise their children. They're respectful, and that's the kind of people I like.
The Sewells really like Ken as well. In fact, they have lots of people on staff with decades of experience here. Jerry Beaver started in service back in 1982. He never dreamed he'd be here more than 30 years.
It's a good company. They've been good to me. I try to help the customers. I've seen Sewell's do the same thing in terms of going out of their way to help the consumers, and that was the kind of company that I wanted to be associated with.
Jerry says the Sewells never cut corners. If an appliance is broken, Jerry and his service colleagues fix it, and fix it right. It's that simple. And that sets Sewell apart from all the rest.
Sales and service work hand in hand, but I do believe that the basis of this company is service. You can sell it, but if there's nobody to repair it when it breaks, you're stuck.
You sure are. Try calling a box store to get your appliance fixed. When you call Sewell, you get serviced. Old-fashioned, fast, quality service. Today, Sewell Appliance is one of the most valuable family appliance stores in America. The Sewells could sell this place tomorrow and hit the beach, but don't expect that anytime soon.
This is a family business. It's going to stay a family business.
Good news, Mr. Sewell. The first 50 years have been great. Finally, I urge you to stop in and see Charlie and the rest of his wonderful family. If you come in on a Saturday, you might even get Charlie and the grandkids to make you some of those cookies that they're famous for. They've been doing it for a long time, and it's another sweet treat in a business which still believes in service with a smile. For World Business Watch, I'm Rich Noonan at Sewell Appliance in Sandy Springs, Georgia, a wonderful family business. We'll see you next time.